Well, I'll move on to Southeast Asian football, a subject close to all our hearts. I've been in Southeast Asia for 6 years, followed Gary's career in Thailand very closely, really got into that, and of course have been cheering on, with not much success, Malaysia. Disappointing week for Southeast Asian football, it must be said. There's a Suzuki Cup just a couple of months away, and Thailand, who've flown the flag for the region so well in reaching the third round of World Cup qualification, they were destroyed by Japan at the Rajamangala. Destroyed.
Well, they got beat 2-0, but in all honesty, it could well have been 5 or 6. It was the gulf between the two nations, football-wise, was absolutely huge. I just think every single player in that Thailand squad plays their football in Thailand. You know, for me, it's too insular. Players from Thailand need to get out and play in some better leagues.
Are they good enough to?
Well, I think there is talent that's good enough to get out and play, yes.
OK, and only 2 games gone. It was still like 9 months or 10 months to go. I think longer, 12 months to go in that qualification process, but they've got a lot of work to do. I mean, it's almost all but done for them already.
Played 2 and lost 2. It's a long way to go
so
from there.
Competitive. Australia looking very strong there. And as for Malaysia, just going through their last 4 results, lost 2-0 against Papua New Guinea. I didn't even know Papua New Guinea played football. 1-2-1 against New Caledonia. Whoop-de-doo. Drew 1-1 against Fiji, another rugby playing nation, and then that game midweek, losing 3-0 against an Indonesian team who've only just been allowed back into international football. It's a shocker. This time last year, we had exactly the same conversation, and clearly nothing's changed.
No, and that you know, brings me to ask this question. You know, are we playing amateur football, or are we amateurs playing football? And I would say we are amateurs playing football. You know, you can talk about Malaysia having a professional league and whatever.
They can pay big money, these players.
I mean, yes, it's true. But everything, attitudes, you know, amateur, you know, setup amateur, administration amateur, everybody is just an amateur.
And in contrast, you got the defending champions of AFC Cup as Johor. So that's how contradicting it is.
And what's happened with the thumb drive? I saw TMJ with Harris Iskander on the Astro chat show, obviously, going on about the thumb drive. He said he was going to pass it to the...
I think that's a matter for other people to carry forward. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as the football is concerned, you know, we are ranked amateurs. And the sooner we accept that, the better it will be. Then we can have a fresh start.